Another angle, episode 3, you know? Featuring my brother Blvk H3ro.
That is it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Big up, man.
Appreciate you for being here.
Yeah, man.
You know? No, you just landed and all that.
Check.
Me, you feel me? Mm-hmm. What's going on out in the world, man? Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. You know, for those of us that ain't moving around like how you moving around as yet.
So much trouble in the world. That's joke, you know. It's just like a bigger Jamaica, you know. That's why I love Jamaica. If you face a lot of realities here that you see out in the world just on steroids, you see me? Mm-hmm. So the same way like how good things there and opportunities they have to grow and, you know, and there's equally things we need to work on. In the world are the same thing. You see some things where you go say, you see something you go say, wow, you see me? So
yeah.
I think the world and different parts of the world have different things. I'm just a fall back from Africa, really. So
I was just about to ask you about that because you know I seen you in a few spots over there, Senegal,
Gambia, and Ghana.
Yeah, you moving around, man. You know, I was fortunate or privileged enough to get a call from you over there, man.
Bro. You know, see, I'm a brother already. Yeah.
You know, over there, it's the statue, man. Like that stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to actually get that as a tattoo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tell bit.
Yeah, the meaning.
I mean, the Renaissance. You know what I mean? That was a statue in Senegal and powerful thing. But as I say, even in them places, like so much beauty, so much wealth, so much abundance, but like so much room for growth. And that's why I say why they said like the kings and queens, Africa stretch for their hands for you to return home with the knowledge from the West. The opportunity come apply over there, it will grow even faster. So I really love that. So, you know, especially places like Ghana, where fully like, to me, Ghana is Jamaica, but without crime. Literally, like no gun violence, no nothing. It's like just
paradise because Jamaica is paradise without the criminal element. Yeah. Jamaica is paradise.
The paradise. Them are still warriors and super Pan-African. Them really encouraged to bridge the gap with us as well. So that's ingrained in them culture. You're on a bus, a taxi, a Uber, a Jamaican music, a play straight. So, you know, it's a good thing to see, but it's also bring it back home for now. So we already have everything here where the world have and don't have.
That's
we just have to take care of it, you know.
That's one of the first things I saw when I got deported and came back is the opportunities here. Like a lot of people ask me like, yo, how you didn't leave? Why you not, yo, go back over SOAR, you know what I mean? And I think that a lot of things you can't see until you leave and experience somewhere else and then look over here again. And then you get to see like, yo, this is real, there's some opportunities here, you know, and if I do it the right way, I have more of an opportunity here than I do out in the world in a lot of places, you know, because like something as simple as, for example, the waste industry out here, garbage trucks, right? A regular Jamaican citizen can buy a garbage truck and lease it to the National Waste Agency. Straight up. You can't do that in America. You're not getting into the garbage business, the waste business, unless you're working on one of them trucks. The Italians and the government got that sold up. You know what I mean? And they say never make an ass out of yourself by assuming, but, you know, I assume it's the same in England and a lot of other first world countries. So we have some opportunities here that are not available to us other places, you know what I mean? But sometimes when you hear so close in your face, like they say if you got to move your hand out your face to kind of get a better view of it. Yeah, so I get what you're saying with that.
Sometimes we're faced with the problems too much. The solution, literally, the trees.
You gotta step away from it. You gotta step away from it so you can see it and understand what's taking place. What I wanted to ask you, as an artist, an active artist that's touring, traveling around the world, doing shows around the world. Do you perform different when you're in different places? Like, do you bring a different, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but like, I know Jamaica is a tough crowd. Even though you're supposed to bring your A game everywhere, like you bring your A+++ game when you're in Jamaica. every artist that understands Jamaica. Now, I've never had any shows out in the world. In only places I went was Panama and Belize, as far as music wise.
Oh, it's another world, brother.
Yeah, but you know that's still to me Caribbean.
Okay,
so it's kind of like the same people and the same energy. They're hard to please, just like Jamaica.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like
once you love the culture, anyway you go, you have to bring it again.
Yeah,
that's just reggae and dancehall. Period. But out in the world,
like in Europe, like performing in Africa. And performing in Europe. Like what's the all
right, so when people say Jamaica the toughest crowd, more I use a different word. Jamaica is one of the more musically
inclined crowd. So they're more critical.
That's true. Super critical. It's like, remember, we in Jamaica, we listen to Celine Dion, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, Sanchez, Ghost, Bob, Bojo. From your band, it's like dumplings, it's just like greatness. Soup, it's like carrot in your food. Like music just in a way. Whether you listen to it, you practice it, you see it from afar. Everybody knows something about music out there. So I know somebody in the music. So
you're dancing.
You get a part of the art form surrounding music. So it's like part of the culture very inclined. So and we've seen it all. That's
true. You know I never looked at it like that until you said it, but it makes sense.
Yeah. So we don't have a fanatic culture out here. We have a musically inclined culture.
Yeah, because our personality is not to fan out. Like you're gonna look at the Michael Jackson and be like, yeah, you're not more than me though. He's not more than me. That's so Jamaican. Yeah, nigga look at you and be like, yo, my cousin could sing better than Michael Jackson.
I say, Ben's be tripping out with see by Paul McCartney and everybody said, go for them. I said, I'm Jamaican. But literally we say it, but it work out. So I think there's a respect people seeing that to Jamaicans just being able to hold their own space and corner and be themselves. But back to the point. Now, with that being said, with Jamaica being musically inclined, in the States have a fanatic culture. That's basically the word where fan comes from. That's a fact. So to be a fan, you're a fanatic. You're madly in love. You madly support. You madly want to be a part of this thing.
Yeah.
So the States culture, really, like you can sell merch. You can them people who buy the same merch, they come with the same 50 show. I say 50 people, 4 show back to back. See, I say, I can spot them 10 people. I say before, even when the crowd big and small, or it no matter, like we can see them same people and they come by and even ask like, why you buy? You know you buy 2. I'm not saying I don't want the money, but I say, you know you buy 2 shirts, like 2 shows now. Like I say, oh you know my son take one and then my daughter take one, so now I have to get one for my husband, I have to get one for my auntie and my nephew, and them know that Spotify and certain places not support artists that well.
Right.
So it's a joy for them to come support the money and I directly support put my food artist on my artist table that helped me through his music, that helped me through my time. So that's that. Europe now is what I would call, even the youth, them absorb it. I would call them. I'm not saying the States and Europe are musically inclined, and it's there as well. You know? As I said, what overpowers more is that once they love something in the States, they love it. Europe have a older appreciation for music, if that makes sense. A lot of singers, a lot of jazz, a lot of this and that. So you'll find reggae and dancehall over there is given the same love. So them have the same strict thing too. All of the European promoters, them you know, you don't just get booked like that. You have to put in the work. You have to have a certain performance. The crowd, the fans have to know you. They're less to take a risk on an artist if them not know. So therefore, you have to put in work.
Track record.
Where States will say, all right, why your ticket sales? Oh, you're not on the ticket sales? All right, we can't pay you this, so give you a lower price. So we'll see what you do. And then after you do 2-3 times, say, oh, all right, fee money assured.
Okay,
so that's the difference.
You know, give you the shot.
We give you the shot. Once you present yourself, bang, boom, bang, do your thing. Them see how much people you bring out. Sometimes even some of the contract them will say sold out, sure you get a bonus. So enough artists take advantage of them thing. Artists where you and me don't even know, and them just they are touring, and them just rich. And And just a max it out with them fans. And them are there for 5 years, 6 years. You see me? So them know, say, all right, my 500 people, yes, my 400 people, my 1,000 people, yes, I sure.
They care to know.
You see me? So them don't even take the guarantee no more. They just take the money straight where them fans bring from the merch and then them get the bar. So that I want deeper dive. But just I say, different places, but Jamaica, most musically inclined ears, Mr. So far. Yeah.
That's why they're so critical.
Yeah, super critical.
We're so critical.
Yeah, man, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go in front of somebody will perform. We'll go to one Buju performance, one Sizzla performance, one this, all them life. Or even just two, even if them just start go show, you know, just born and reach the age, you know, for go show and 2 years, 3 years in and them go see Kaki Put and Sizzla them and all them still a perform and then go see Romy Verg and then you just them gonna be like, oh.
You ain't doing
have something.
Yeah, special.
Even if I know lyrics and clue and melody, you have to have something. Yeah.
It makes sense. Like when you look at it from that way. You know what I'm saying? It definitely makes sense. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So the before I continue on, I want to take a second out to give a shout out to Oja. You know, I'm smoking this grape. The grape. What is this, Kim? Grape what? This grape cream, and I'm telling you, it's a vibe right now. So, you know, y'all pull up, Oja 90 Blvk H3ro.
With that kick one.
Yeah, tell them Jackal sent you, get your 10% discount. And, you know, if you smoke like I smoke, and I like sativa, I like shit that be getting my brain booming, man. This grape cream it's a vibe. I won't even lie to you.
Yeah, man, it's a kick, man.
Yeah, that shit is a vibe. This everything over there active. Yeah. You know how it go. So, fashion. Where you get your fashion style, your fashion taste? Because you even right now, you got the hat on, the hair popping through the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. You know, you could go a lot of ways with it, but you know, I see like you mix a lot of stuff together. Like where's your fashion sense from? And as a reggae artist, that most reggae artists are kind of keep it plain and simple. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just the humbleness in the artist. I don't know what it is, but your fashion sense is a little more loud or bolder. Like, where did you get that from, or what makes you take that route with fashion?
Straight. Well, I read somewhere still where it says first you chase your inspirations and then later on you run from them. You know, so I feel like at one point, you know, we did really inspired by like older, like the ancient elders them in the Rastafari, like really respect how they used to carry themselves, and then where you learn the story behind it and the fight where them go through for. So this now be what we call cool and a trend, and the youth them can just rock it easy, you know. Like me, they really observe.
It was really like
the back of wall, everything.
Trimming, Rasta.
You know, we talk to elders. Elders were actually hiding a pit toilet from police. Because they really did.
Because they had
locks. Because they locks. So me did really observed in it and
in Jamaica.
You see me? That's a real thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why we don't respect boss man. None of that. So I just put that out. No. Alright, moving on. So we did there and
I gotta do some research on it.
Yeah, man, the research, man.
I can't speak. I can't add it.
Only thing, man. Red, green, and gold, the Monica, the Rude Boy. They did everything. I come from them time. They were them Friday. All of them slangs and these cool things. And them was the original Rude Boys. When Bob said, "Run for cover," rebels taking over. I know you hear me here, but most people don't hear it.
Yeah.
And so you're right, son. And that was the Rude Boy music at the time.
Yeah.
So just I make it know. So I like that era there mean something to me. So I always did know say, I wear me here proudly out for everybody to see. Cause now you can't kill me. Cause we gotta fight back. You see me?
Making a statement.
Yeah, now we establish. Now we have certain rules and guidelines and recognized globally as a lifestyle and in some places a belief system.
And so, even a religion in a lot of places.
That's me, I tell you.
Because I know in prison it's recognized as a religion.
Like a lot of people can, use that as a way. That's what I used to get out a certain vaccine and certain thing where they try to implement to us on tour. It's a real thing. It's real power behind Rastafari. It's not a joke thing. It's not just a get high thing. And
the forefathers fought for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, we use it. Well, no, and then use it up to them full advantage because that is our birthright, isn't it? So, as I say, love that, love everything when I stand for, love everything. I try to mirror my life for Rastafari as much as I can. I'm still a student.
Right.
You see me? So I still learn. And there's things we still have to adjust in the 21st century too. Me that. So that aside, really like hip hop. I'm really like urban fashion, you know, I'm really into like even the early days, like, you know, with Supreme and certain little things and like just certain fits and Dapper Dan and
that New York
mix and
fashion,
match.
man.
New York fashion. Yeah, cause you know
about it.
you could you to mother get a woman, but you know she always try to go stay with the cousin them States 1 and 2 times to live a life and things. So you know, and the Nike culture.
You experienced it from early.
You know, Foot Locker culture. I was just go. Cause I always think that was the thing. Now we have plugs, we forget the shoes, but now we used to just go Foot Locker every day and look and say, damn, we can't get one of them. So now that we're older, we like the retros. We like so we just really is a collage of everything we experienced in my life. That the music inspired and Rastafari. Like we really did like the early hip hop culture.
Yeah.
You see me? And my match that you know just who me is now. And then David Hines are the first artist I ever see. With him here, up in the sky like.
I was about to ask you, who is David? Who is David?
Steel Pulse, the lead singer of Steel Pulse, legendary reggae man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even get a chance to open for them on tour. So, you know, it was a sign. And him see me and say, yo, Slim, you know, say a Slim Pulse. And I say,
yeah,
that, you know?
Good.
So, but me just put my spin on it because me is a youth, me is not a fashion. Yes, you know me, so I not have well done here every day. And so me should just rock it, beat it. But I realize that commercially, certain times the music for, you know, people can but help to use them eyes to judge. So prejudice presentation I'm out there in the world and do business, I'm deal with me like some dirty address like, and as soon as I'm have a conversation I realize oh shit, I like what it is.
I experienced that a lot. A lot of people judge the book by the
just for cut that. I just find my own style with the cap them and the bucket at them and the crochet them and used to cut out regular art and then now 1 and 2 empresses over the years just make them and me buy them or them get them as gift and till now, you know what I mean? We're gonna start push them out as a business. I just so that's my style. And my mother was also like a fashion designer. You know what I mean? She used to make clothes for the cartel mother. We used to drop off the clothes to cartel mother. That's the first place we meet, man.
Okay.
So it's always been a part, you know, my mother used to show me things and I said, you know, me used to look on it like some girly thing and I said, oh, man, I think that, you know, some girl thing that every time you look at the fashion, the man them kind of weird. You know, that's my observation. A lot of them. So, but I learned certain things about texture and color palette and what match and pastel and certain things from her. So as a man, I just like that thing and say, all right, we can take this and this from it. So I just mean that. And now if I just like something, I'm see if it cool. Right now, I'm thrift shop a lot. I never like most major stores because they might repeat the same thing. Most fashion ways if I run them, I can't beat that kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I just thrift shop some dope shit where somebody that was 30 years ago. You can't get that,
but that's like a lot of the real people that's into fashion. That's what they do. You know what I mean? And they'll alter shit. Like I alter a lot of my clothes. You know what I mean? I get it one way, I cut it up, I add something to it. So I definitely think. Yeah,
but their fashion different, man. Man. Tell them, one of the definitely top 5 fashion niggas out there, bro.
Salute, I appreciate that.
And big down there, man. Tell niggas them ever do it still. Tell man them all teaching. No longer that. All that time man them full of style. That's what
I never looked at it like that, but
yeah, man.
It's that. It's something.
It's a tall man thing, right?
You got a point. All right. I've worked with you in the past. I got collab with you. Foot on Their Necks, classic. You know what I mean? I think that's one of them songs that 20 years from now, a new era hear it and it'll just sound fresh and up to date. You know, the same message with it. I know you have a lot of collaborations because, you know, I pay attention to your catalog and stuff. How do you, I don't know if I should say select or go about or choose who you collab with or who you work with? Or, like, how does it happen?
Oh, straight. But yeah, I want to say, you know, say the creative process, it varies. I mean, like, sometimes it's going to be over email. You hear more. All right. 50% of the time, I say, I hear a voice. Like in my event, something just, I hear the beat and I say, yo. And then just so happen, me and the person would either link up really soon, something I never truly think it just happen.
Manifest destiny.
A connection happen, I'm not afraid for me. Who you is? I step there and be like, yo, you know, so I play this. And 9 times out of 10, them know the works and we just get to work. You see me? So, at 50%. The next 30%, it just happen. It just, I guess that in the 50%, it just happen, bro. It just happen. And then there's a next percentage were really, really intentional. Like, I think just hear it. Like, from the song of Craft, I know who. Like, even my upcoming album, I work on my first full reggae presentation. So, and this one I hold back for years because I want it right. You see me? So, I know it's a certain features intentionally build this for that. You see me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just, it varies, but usually I hear it when the beat I play, the voice of the person just chip in and say, oh, that what I'm at. Or it happen, or I just craft it and it just for that. I mean, know that together, you know, like, yeah.
You you mentioned just now the upcoming project. Before you get to that, I noticed it was maybe like, could have been about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know, running through my timeline and I was like, oh shit, this nigga's a producer now. You know what I'm saying? I see something with Sizzler and Anthony B. And I'm thinking, you know, Blvk H3ro, Sizzler, Anthony B. As far as the vocal side.
Yeah.
And you know, when I listen to the song, I read the credits now. I'm like, oh, this is you producing now. You know, like, was that something you always wanted to get into, or it just happened, or
straight? Well, a lot of people might not know still, but you know, as an independent creative, before we even have the team a certain way, you're a one-man army, so you know already, you do everything. Yeah. So me really into everything. You know what I mean? At one point, really have to record everything. So it's like, I kind of understand it on that level there. So I've been actually producing myself this whole time, but not as like the programmer for the beat.
Right.
You know, me connect up with dope ones like Ro, like Della Groove, like, you know, we go around a compound, link up Kenny and for Eating Easy and Pele, Urban Villa, Beats Fire. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a bunch, that's youth in the generation and the collective, specifically in my generation, because I feel like Buju did say something one time where him say him in a theme time, when him come up with that, we might go. So even when him come back out of prison, I see him Dave Kelly go back to people. Why break the farmer life? It works. So me,
don't fix it.
That's a meds that say like just work with who may I work with in the generation and push we, isn't it?
Keep building.
So, you know, and then when it comes to visuals, all of the visuals, I know more about it and I shoot it. So I know it to a level that I can work with somebody closer that if you realize that no matter who I work with, my thing I was just a little different sound in a different look, probably the artwork I got different than where everybody is, even if it's a juggling. So I can just be a bit different because
there's an energy and that side of it.
With everything on it. Like you just have to fully understand. You can't be in any field and don't fully understand the field, you know. Like one time, 10 years ago, I probably sit down and hear some producer and you know, when them start going to the high science and I talk about reverb and compressor and omnisphere and this and that, you used to just say, so the fuck these niggas are talking about. So I'm going to learn with it. So now when you're in there, try to tell a man your auto-tune and reverb and ray, and then I try to go around, you know. Yeah. Now you can play a different kind of game. And, you can
see, you know what I mean? Also, it makes it easier for you to explain yourself and tell somebody what
so multiple things to help you with, just for learning your feel. Like, so one, you know what you do, and you can also make somebody see a vision fully, and also knowing somebody that take it for you. Yeah.
That's cool. Is that something that you plan on doing more, like
the production? Yeah, man. Like with that, all right. I'll be real. Like first time I actually tell the story. So I work on my album. Somebody send that production there. For a verse. We have a song for the rhythm too. So I send it for a verse from because Kalonji really been. People really pay attention, like him always give me a strength, you know. So
myself as well. I mean,
you know what I mean? It's a real you like even the pandemic with the open film for him digital show and talk to him, go to Auguston, Mr. Live Auguston. So it's a real you, you know what I mean?
I was blessed to be on the show with him in Belize, man, for Belize Independence. And,
that is it.
You know, and just the way he supports, you know what I mean? The way he supports young talent.
He was an ex-bounty killer, man. People don't know him. Well-built, man.
Yeah, he does.
And then Vishal, big up Vishal.
You know what I mean? You got to pay my glasses. It's just, I'm thinking about the support.
Them glasses, them tough, man.
He definitely supports. He definitely supports. Shout out to Sizzler anyway. Yeah.
Big up to Anthony B too. You know what I mean? Once
I never met him, but shout out to
real youth.
Legend.
And then big up to Vishal, Island Vibes Agency. You know, him and them road manager were really a theme. Like, it's courtesy of them. Like, send it for the verse, and the man him just hit my back and say, yo, bro, man, never hear it. A long time here, something like this. And I say, eh. So at first as a youth, I said, well, the verse, I said, try the gods them, you know? Get the gods them.
Got to do it.
Not even hear the song, but I say, yeah, just, you know what I mean, just put production on it and put Bob Rhythm. Very instrumental in my career to produce Young Boss alongside me and Greatest.
Did he do Foot on the Net?
Oh, yeah.
He did do Foot on the Net, right?
Greatest.
So,
sure. And I think that was more Greatest, but him a part of everything him do too. And him instrumental. So we had crafted that together for the album, and me end up get a verse from Turbulence in Turbulence for the album. For my song, and that song we never have no Anthony B there for the song, bro.
Funny Turbulence story that you brought it up. I've never met him. But when I was in prison, they did a documentary in Jamaica. And he was one of the artists that they featured on the documentary. And I got a chance just to see his story like that. You could probably find it on YouTube somewhere. And I was like, yo, when he did that Notorious, I could have been that, yo.
Yeah.
Crazy. Shout out to Turbulence.
Man. Real legend. He did a couple of the show them in Africa with as well. He was like the headliner. He was a part of the headlining too. Right. But he was the me, you know him. Yeah. Me I tell them, man, people know me over there in Africa, but me I tell the people, they might run down in God, man. Real Turbulence, man, and him give a whole heap of words of wisdom, man. Never itch. I send him the song today, I send him back the song the next day. So man, I say, yo, like, him fully in tune, and stories for days, man. Yeah. Actually, it's pretty hilarious, too. But a G, you know? Yeah.
No doubt.
Really,
that's what it is, man. That's really what it is. You mentioned the album that's on the way. So, me being an artist, I know that you're going to be gearing up for a campaign to promote and market the album. Did you start putting that together yet? Did you even start thinking about that yet? Or like, how do you go about your campaign?
For music?
Yeah. Well, or like for a project?
To be honest, I just work. All right, let me tell you, to be honest. It might sound, it might sound naive, it might sound ignorant.
It sound no way, man. It sound how you talk.
You know what I mean? It might sound naive, it might sound ignorant, but I just think music forever will be, for me, the ultimate marketing and promotion and campaigning I'll ever need. So if you realize, if it wasn't you, my bro, I'm not doing any interviews. Last time I forward back, I've been here back and forth, but just not tell nobody. But the last time I forward, I just do a couple of interviews and things. But it wasn't around music, it was just about, me have something to talk about, because they want to know about the return and the touring, and everybody want to know what I'm going. But if I don't have no music to talk about, why am I there on the interview? So for me, I'm a campaign. And probably that might be a fault of mine, sorry, but I just think the music have everything I need for success. That's why I'm going to stop tweet as much, as I'm going to stop go live as much, as I'm going to stop post as much too, because it's like, I'm saying it all in the music now, like, just listen, just tap in, just tune in, like, really listen. Like, my music are for everybody, not dumb, just make it so that even a baby can understand it.
Yeah.
So, just listen, you see me? So, when it comes to music, for the album, the roll-up for the album are going to be more music. So, I drop like a smaller capsule, because back in the days, you would usually put out an EP, which is a smaller version, an extended play, to the industry with couples, even a single that's off the album that tells you that the album are forward. So we just have followed. We feel like the system and the industry are reset. So we just go back to the old flow. That's why we just stick to touring, do the promotional touring, and then become a headliner. Cool. All right, album will come out, we need to drop a precursor, probably a different vibe. So we have the winner capsule forward first. Now I give it the album name. The winner capsule forward.
Winner. So there you have it. The capsule. There's a capsule on the way, and the name of it is Winner.
Yeah, because I'm going to call my EP, them are projects no more. Capsule. So my final way for content.
Get a dose or something.
You get me? But the real dose, the real medicine, you get me? All right. So everybody is a winner. And we have a whole heap of things to push through and push on during this time. And tough times never last. You know what I mean? And we have to roll with the mystic. That is it. Yeah. So that is really it. And the album is
some musical medicine on the way.
Yeah, man. All right. Sure. And fully is a reggae year for me. Like, we go up there and, like, people don't understand is like, so when you pursue a dream, the visions and the dreams and the goals where you have within that dream when you start is not where you have when you're out there living the dream.
True.
So when you go out there, you realize, all right, we say it in a song, but we never know if they're going to go Grammys, do this, do that, put up my first album to critical acclaim.
Congrats on that. That's a big look,
right?
Smoking with Paul McCartney and all that.
Big
look. Yeah.
But I've gone out there and did Blvk H3ro. You get what I mean? Say, like, be me and present what me think and learn on the go and learn in a snowstorm and in a desert and everything and learn the
cold
industry
and nice.
and the game. And they will learn, they will mature and they will realize, say, oh, then we got Africa and then it's sealed for me. Like, oh, okay. Time for me to contribute my full existence and being to the advancement of reggae and dancehall music. Specifically reggae, because dancehall is on a wave. Can't go around that beautiful time for dancehall.
That's a fact.
So reggae now, and reggae is having a beautiful time as well. But just want to add to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Simple as that.
That's what's up. Like you on a mission. I mean, you named your last album, if I'm not mistaken.
On a mission, yeah.
So, we could see, and even me, I didn't know that you know what I mean, that was your aim. So now you basically just, you said it, trying to further the genre and the art form, but because of that specific art form, I think outside of every other art form, reggae is almost like, I don't want to use the word. I'm not even going to use the word. I say it's spiritual music. It connects different. I was going to say religious music. I was going to say it's almost like religious music, but I'm not going to associate religion with it.
No. So it's religion and division.
Yeah, so it's like it's spiritual music.
A life music, you know?
Yeah, and so your meds got to be real, not only high, but, specific.
Like, and you also have to live where you preach. So at certain point, we did I always tell you this when I read, when I'm out there, I approach it like Kobe. I try to bring a high, I take it to the league, bro. Like, I just somebody I pray it, but no, you can't do, I realize you really cannot do reggae music. And this is just my experience with it. It's probably just me and how me have access to true vulnerability of reggae music, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But for me, I couldn't really tap into it, or I'm tapping into it now on this album without actually facing the man in the mirror, without actually facing the music, without actually facing myself, without actually, for a minute, just don't run to the weed and just run to the chat and really hear the voice speak to me clear. I'm a Sija in Africa. Some things happened to me and Leslie, my manager. Some things happen to her in Africa, or me alone say, I say, all right, I'm glad you see that, I'm glad you see that. We don't have to tell nobody have to believe. Right. Say, God face, bro. Say, Jah, I know it real. I will go through some things in this journey to know. Say, all right, solid, ready. So when we start hear the reggae music now, and the reggae with me and craft and the things that I hear, you know what I mean? Totally I'm just a humble man and trying my best. Them level they work up on the album, you know what I mean? So real different parts of my life me I pull. Me from Della Groove produce my first song and me I sing about makeup and breakup and things. You know, so man I sing about them thing there. But when me I play for big woman and the elder them and the big man them, them I say, yo,
that's the experience.
I love that. Out of all of them, I love that one, you know. Yo, you make me I think about my ex-wife, she was the one in that fuck up.
See? and
yeah, bro. So at the end of the day,
that vulnerability connects.
It's needed.
Connects.
You have to. And dance, I love that vulnerability too. One root it come from. So me just believe in the space now and the mind frame, and I put numbers on the board for myself. I feel good. It no matter about it, because I'm not comparing to myself. I saw 100 streams. I saw 500 streams, 1,000 streams, I say 10,000 streams. I bet I say, boy, it'll take a while. And then I say millions right now. And then I say 5 fans, 10 fans, 20 fans come on one show nowhere. I say tens of thousands, bro. And thousands and 500s and what? Come on, man.
Growth.
So in myself, I have nothing, it's not, in one song I say, do it for myself, I have nothing for proof. You see me? So right now we're just pushing on and just knowing say I can contribute mine. I see the responsibility of me have. Outside of everywhere else my tour go, that was me going there to present myself, to find fans and connect with fans. Africa called me. the youths of Africa book me and say, we want him.
Need you.
And then big up to Stoneboy as well for just making that transition easy from Senegal and Gambia to Ghana. Yeah, we got airport, no issues.
Man.
Pull up this and get to our next love. Because Stoneboy always did that tell me, so I can't tell you, But you're going to understand when you see it.
And you seen it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
experience.
We got Africa. Yo, you think you're left for it? You're Nella Groove. Everybody I got Africa with me.
I look forward to that.
Bring my mother too.
Let me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be special. That's gonna be special. That's something I would love to do.
I should look like them. All I want to look like. All we look like.
We are. We are. I wanna. You said something. Traveling. Airport to airport, terminal to terminal, whatever, bus, plane, train, like. Not only how do you deal with that, but like, what is that like for people who don't over that? Like for artists that's watching this right now,
straight.
I've been getting some messages. I've been getting some messages, and people, like I notice a lot of them is from artists, younger artists. You know what I mean? And they find the platform or the conversations informative to them as far as little things they could take and apply or things they could avoid and not do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, as far as traveling and all that, like how do you give a little insight on that? You know what I mean? For people who've never, music has never brought them anywhere.
Glad they asked that question still. Because it's like, it's really not like, even me when we used to watch like, Wiz Khalifa and then watch him on YouTube, Day in the Life and touring, and even some of the reggae revival artists them before we were just there watch them online, and I said, wow, it's a connect tour. I said, yo, this is mad. It's crazy, like as youth, we just learn.
Yeah. Waiting your turn, looking, learning, studying.
And we said, this is most nice. And they go out there and the closer you get to it, you hear whispers from people say, yeah man, that's the thing. So on say. So now I see why the rappers them call it a war tour. They always eating at some rapping lyrics and I say, just did a war tour. You know what I mean? A world tour it was a war tour. And my thing wasn't even nationwide in these countries. It was specific, like it was California wide. And states, like certain states, they take over. Got New York, this Texas. That was it. That was we never do that nationwide tour. Yeah. And with Africa, we got Dakar, we got the cities there, we never do not nationwide at each. So we never do them there. Yeah. We just do my tour, which is like them split up. So we are left from one country, go to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, like for real. Yeah. And one city to the next. So it's like
today, working tomorrow, even the day after that.
Someday, you go there, everything set up nice. Exactly how you're sending your ride and your thing, and because a rider is where you're sending before and like what water, food, herb, how your band set up, all that. Some days it's perfect, some days I go there, you say, all right, well, just make it work. And that like, if you ask anybody, that more than likely 60% of the time, I gotta make it work.
And the fans can't see that.
No, them not supposed
never show
it's
that.
Not their job to see. It's not their. It's not their purpose to see that. Like, them purpose is to see us delivering
at your best.
But them come for see. When we're sick, when we're tired, when we're hungry, we take picture. The woman see me from it, I'm up on the stage, I never eat, I reach late, so I have to jump on the stage, jump on the stage, because I know the vibe is high, When you're up on stage, the vibe is higher than weed, So you're higher, come off, you take a picture in the mirror, and you put the grab a spliff on.
Your body reach.
But the woman stand up and wait, and I say, can you take a picture? I say, one buckler, she just see me puke up, and that's why I take my face and take a picture. You see me, because them
so part of it, yeah.
So, the real thing about touring, what we just say, it's, if you love it, if you love what you do, if you're passionate this, if this is what you love to your all music, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Because the troubles and the trials and the tribulations and the wins and the good times. And today they want, one time when they are Dan Carleon, the real Dan Carleon house, like gangster mob. When I host them one time and then one next time, when they want liquor in. They are make sure it's not too little road. Not because it's a little dirt town and this is the best hotel in the place. There's this liquor in. Yeah. Because sometimes the Airbnb is accessible a certain way, Uber is accessible a certain way, food is accessible a certain place. But sometimes they're in the desert, rent a car for move. You get me? So it's like the real part of touring that's hard is what you do to your body.
I was about to say, you gotta be fit. You gotta be fit.
You have to fit. So just like you saying about a train for much in months just to run 9 seconds. You have to work out. So something I made actually privilege to learn from Wayne J. Father. So, ones like me, Wayne J, you know,
Shout out to Wayne J.
rock
Shout
around
out
Wayne
to
J
Big Wayne as well. Yeah.
Me man him teach you certain things. I'm used to they are rising stars, some teach you that commercial aspect of it. Then him grew up as a musician on a shocking vibe with Beanie and all them. So learn certain aspects. So we learn certain things, isn't it? So I would know say I went to go up on the sun and jog with some knee jogging. Cause remember that's why people don't know why boots so fit. Sometimes you go we up on cause we used to live a bay over east side, St. Thomas.
Okay.
Coast is a Bull Bay side.
Yeah.
And we used to just see them all work up on the beach early morning on the sun. So you stay fit. So the gods them stay fit. So you have to. So what we do is we try to incorporate
I believe in fitness.
Fitness. You
I
want to see
believe-
how
I
deep man,
believe in
inspiring man. Cause more while they just take a 30-minute YouTube video, do some push up or something. Next one say no, we're over there. We try to incorporate a little team subscription or something. Sometimes somebody from the team have one, so we just roll with us. Just use it, isn't it?
Move, yeah.
And sauna, all them things that you have to get certain energy out of you.
That's what I've never done, and I wanna go in the sauna.
Yeah, man. Get certain toxins out of you, certain leak.
Out through the pores.
And then once again, Rastafari lifestyle just help me again, because we never eat certain things on the road already, so we not go there to eat certain things on the road.
Right.
And then, you know, we know certain
stomach.
bush tea medicine and certain remedy we walk with, and you know what I mean, the golden seal and everything, and the you know, thing. So, and then when we come back here, we link up with King Ice the same way.
Shout out to King Isis.
And get the rejuvenation.
Making sure you're physically fit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And then the last part of it is the mental. Whole heap of culture shock.
Very important.
Whole heap of quick movements, whole heap of conversations, whole heap of names, faces to remember, whole heap of promoters, whole heap of stage people, whole heap of behind the scenes people where they there, where make the thing move. You have to organize your mind, you have to know where you have to say around certain people, so it grow you fast.
Yeah.
That way, and
point.
It will hurt. It can. I see why enough artists, some of them go to other drugs and other things in the international market, and them have to cope. Because I'm not a mega star or nothing like that. I'm just on my way there. And I mean, but to the levels where we depend, we can say like easily, you can easily be absorbed into the drinking and the other drugs. But Rastafari, once again, the holy herb is the only sacrament that will go through and push on.
That's what's up. That I hope that gave some insight to the person that asked, because that the question they asked, what you just said, answered it. You know what I mean?
Man,
so
rough, man.
That's what's up.
But it's nice. I love it.
Yeah, it's like it's what they call it, like good pain or happy pain or something like
growing
that.
Pain.
Yeah,
not growing pain.
Not
like,
growing pain.
But something where you just have to love. Like in any field, you know, in anything you go through, there's gonna be things there that are gonna make you say, what the? You know what I mean?
The thing with me, like switch up how my brain is programmed. As soon as something happened to me, in the moment of it, like within seconds of in the moment of it, I find myself making music about it. You know what I mean? I think that's a part of my coping mechanism.
Sure.
You feel me? Yeah. So I know that the experiences out in the world you're talking about, being swift, you got to be on point. You know that's very, very important. With the you left out like the climates, leaving from hot, going to cold, going to warm.
That's a snowstorm, and you have to learn the snowstorm, and then desert, rain. Sometimes it's tropical, and the next time it goes back to like frigid.
So you got to
overcast. You have to fit.
Fight off all that.
You have to fit. You have to fit. Like you can't, or you go sick. You can do it, and then after you go crash.
Yeah, your body
will give you the strength to do what your mind says. There's gonna be a time where
it's gonna crash.
Give and get. You have to give it back to your needs. So we have a family that you know. So luckily, I've never been sick on the road. We got African, body adjust to bacteria in our food here, but I will get a one little tools. You know, some two little, you know what I mean? Some two little sleep, we have a sleep, we have a sleep, or two little time, but wake up back and say, you know what I mean? Good again. But outside of that, your body have to fit to be able to adjust to because everywhere have different food regulations. No matter what diet you have, different regulations for different food, the air different, the water different. Yeah. So beforehand, we like to know what I'm going. All right, so me not drink 5 water period. So
I learned that.
But then you can't eat the lettuce them in the food because the lettuce them use the 5 water and then wash it off when you get sick. So we learn, and we learn from other people too. You know what I mean? So as Craig T say, it don't get easier. You just know, you just get better at it.
And that's what make it fun, because you see yourself learning, and this that affect you last week don't affect you this week, and it's
even the bullshit to start laughing. The manager to start laughing and say, "Oh, that's crazy."
I got a little saying that I tell myself is not to take anything personal, as hard as it is, and even just because understanding that everybody is focused on them and trying to be the best version of them, and we all get caught up in that.
Yeah.
And sometimes trying to, like, if I'm reaching out to you for whatever, but obviously if I'm reaching out, it's for something that's going to be beneficial to me. Probably be beneficial to you as well, but more so beneficial to me. You know what I mean? And you're so focused on whatever it is you're doing that you like, yo, I'll get to that another time.
Yeah.
But it's not impersonal.
It's not impersonal.
It's not impersonal, you know what I mean?
You just have to be a real G and make sure you get back to it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I tell myself, because I used to take shit personal, man. You know, until I started growing and expanding and the workload got heavier.
So I'm gonna tell you, say, nah, that's not take shit personal.
Yeah.
You just get better emotion. I learn what emotional intelligence means.
What's your definition of emotional intelligence?
That me tell you. When me just said here, you're not gonna stop take things personal because you love whatever you love it with all your heart, with passion. I'm sure a regular person can make it take things personal, but some for do with music and something you do.
Man, yeah.
True. But you know emotional intelligence make you pray. You just deal with it internally. Within you just move on and learn. So that means to me that you say it, you know, and we always use the point and say, we're a man who have an excuse. So even complaining, bro, we never take my troubles to the internet.
Nah,
I do that. Not with me and nobody that can manage that. You just take it to God in prayer, and as I said, we just apply and so we're intelligent, we emotional. So that in a sauce and music and turn it into a positive.
Yeah, make it sound like
that's gone, bro. However, other shit for you.
Yeah.
That's emotional intelligence. I just remember you have other shit where you can put that energy there, emotion, energy, emotion to something else.
Something positive for you.
Yeah. That's
something beneficial.
Energy, emotion, and putting it into something intelligent, which is a better use of your fucking time.
No doubt. Something to benefit you, something constructive on your back. Oh man, you know I don't stop at all, bro. I won't go, man. Like somebody tell me no, it's almost like I didn't even hear it. I just know that I'm not dealing with you on that matter no more. I'm just moving right along. All right, bro, salute, respect. Maybe another time. And I'm gone. Yeah. Because it's just so much to, like you said, so much important. And the way I look at life is that I feel like I have to do everything because nobody's not going to do it for me, you know. And I believe that help comes on board when you're already in motion.
Yeah.
So if you're waiting for help to get started, you ain't never gonna get started. But when you're in motion and you're moving and you're getting stuff done, the help just gonna start materializing, and it's like a magnet pulling it.
I even thinking about that. I think like, bro, even thinking about that is a waste of time. That's a mind.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that since like 2019. That's why things changed for me. Like I'm gonna start to put it and say, well, who cares? Like I'm just gonna do it. Even if it doesn't sound good,
No, yeah. I'm just along the way. Yeah, along the way.
It's like a light. The month fly towards the light. Mm-hmm. Your team at the flight, that come to you.
And like you said something, you put something out, it might not be mixed good, it might not sound good, but the person, there's somebody who's like 1,000% capable of dealing with that part of it, and they wouldn't even know that they could help you until they see that or hear it. And they hit you. Like I put stuff out that, you know me, man, I leave the studio, this shit with a bounce. Like, yo, I'm uploading it now.
I also remember when people in the industry been scarred, have wounds. Mm-hmm. So them heart not upon them sleep again, them never out the like that, but them heart help somebody. Mm-hmm. So it's like when them see somebody like them,
they reach out to that. They reach out to that. That's what I was. Yeah, they reach out to that.
Explain that. People reach out to me, man. I'm working with people.
That's a fact, bro.
You tell them the truth and say, "All right, now we're for the album right now. So forward." If them take it as a disrespect.
Nah, you can't do that.
We just have,
You can't do that.
but people reach out, man, and we respond and we make sure everything good. So the culture real and cool, you know, that. We just have to understand that. I think all the way I focus on the wrong thing. We don't need nobody.
Not to get started.
No,
you know, not to get started. Yeah, yeah.
And I like you. And I like say you're born, you wake up one day and your phone ring and you and somebody get the same dream. I've never seen that.
Not gonna happen.
Even if it's something to do with the same product and the
might be similar. Different. Because we all look at life different.
But there's some people out there who have a similar dream. I can see that and be like, oh, I like.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We have a similar path, so we could join forces. Yeah. That's something that.
That part of them be like,
yeah.
We join forces, vulture, nigga.
Yeah.
Me have a Megazord too. Me have a machine over there too. You have a machine over there too.
Join forces.
Man, yes, man. You're not boss for me. You're not boss for you. I boss for
myself. Yo, I got a saying where, like, it's among black men. This saying is mostly applicable. Yeah. Where, like, niggas would rather be 100% boss of nothing. Like, they'll rather own 100% of nothing than 1% of everything. So, yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, we're more caught up on the titles than the actual accomplishments. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I think that's why, this is my theory. I don't have no proof of this, but I think, like, you see when we go to school and they give us a diploma, like you graduate, like you get a high school diploma, or you go to college and you get a college degree. I think those things unconsciously, they slam a door on you learning anything else in that department that you got that certificate in. Because the certificate means that you know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Technically. So once you're operating from the space of I know everything, nobody can talk to you. And that's why it's so hard for a lot of us to communicate with each other. You know, like, it's so hard to... You ever try talking to a college graduate? Or, like, bro, it's hard because they feel like, yo, I have the degree. Nothing you're saying is relevant. You know what I'm saying? That's how most of them approach it. And I think that's what that degree do. You know, it just locks you off. Like, it makes you just...
They can get a piece of the person and feel like they have the whole picture. But everyone does have a piece of the puzzle.
We all do.
I mean, you say this is the piece of the puzzle me have. This is the piece where you have to put that together. Intro, you can't say I made a picture.
One hand wash the other.
People forget that.
Yeah.
The piece of the puzzle we know it's not the full picture. God purposely split up the pieces of the puzzle amongst you.
Yeah.
And the truth, because you sometimes meet the next ones and I'm show you something and say, oh.
Something so simple, but so revealing.
Bro, every day that happened to me. Sometimes I say, oh,
reach me as well.
This?
Yeah.
Reach me as well. Have a piece of me. They have a piece of the puzzle, you know. I'm showing me a little piece more. That's why I'm just thinking, and the world is small. So you shouldn't even have to visit the full picture, just as I say once again. Bro, as I say, just want everybody to travel to Africa thing. Also travel within themselves and learn about themselves. Bro, I did such a meditation right now, bro. It's just like, I'm not care about not everything I come to.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm not care about. Like, what everybody else care about, people look at the Empress and then say, yo, woman, the title way you want to establish. You ever ask her, I said, you ever deal with the woman and ask her, I said, you ever call her, your wife, come here. Your wife, you alright? Your girlfriend, you good?
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Empress.
They hunting a title that we don't even use.
Yeah, it's not me. I said, so the title is for other people. It's for you to tell your friends them, so them can have an understanding of that. It's for the world.
The weirder relationship is that. Yeah.
You want to tell your girlfriend them, say, yo, yeah. You want me to tell my friend and say, yeah, I'm a woman. That title there for everybody who with the woman. I'm not call it that. I call it name. So what are we doing this for? But that must start with when people and tell them, we have to do things for it. So, you have the music become a call to it. I can't get it out of my brain. When I do it, I feel proficient, I feel excellent, I feel like a fucking maestro.
Feel fulfilled.
I'm just want to go in at it and just deal it at a different level. That's why I do it. Yes, inspirations come along the way, but now me have my own inspiration.
Yeah. You're drawing from within.
It's a draft straight from the well where God gave me.
Yeah.
So, when I said to everybody, well, we're not doing life for. You make up a video, go and meet and play a game and talk to me in person and do anything. So now I'm going to get up and say, oh, you're more Dubai, more Bali. Come and see you on TikTok. Come and see you on Instagram. No, I'm not saying you're more than you with men's stuff for scale. Yeah. Drive. That be me.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I'm at a phase where I don't really want nothing that I can't utilize. Like even in my house. Like if let's say I have a blender because I use it. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't have nothing there taking up space that I don't use.
Exactly.
Like
I use a microwave. I'm used to buy a microwave what in the
see? It's just it's a showpiece for when people come there and they see it and all that. So
yeah, 3, 5, 17 wine glasses to drink wine.
Bro,
you just get 1 and 2 for 2 guests. 3.
It's 5 of everything, and I don't even use them. I use the plastic shit because I'm always in and out. I'm hardly there, you know. So
that's what I said, bro. People really, it's a culture, man. See, in my brain, there's a mystic. When Bob said there's a natural mystic, there's a natural mystic for greatness. But I say natural mystic, they can make a one lazy, procrastinate, make it just chill. And they have a next one, they can make it just sit on, because Bob said it again, that's when we rate Bob. Bob may have leaned to more than anything else in my life. No, that before. But I way myself is connect.
Yeah.
Like Emmanuel said, Jamaica is a place of competition and read my mind. I see him not trying to stick me not that much, but it's like he break it up different ways.
Different
way.
way.
I see him when I push it to be great, like Marcus, like you said, but like Bob, like Carter. I see him greatness. I see natural mistake, I'll just make a chill and put that super easy. It's like, alright, we don't want to be in the life, so I'll be greatness of place. So like whenever I go to my next parish, not even the next country, that's the next parish.
The opposite side of the same coin.
Yeah, my next one, I'm going to make it just pre everybody. I'm paranoid. And just take everybody out against you.
I think that one is running rampant out here. Right? It's all me. Yeah, it's all in here.
Mental, spiritual, trauma, hurt, wound,
it's all up here.
Feeling father, the killing my father done. When we did younger down the road, I live in the skin, so we get older now, we feel pain. And my dad just got killing back from my father and we decided to continue.
It's up here.
Stories, and you have multiple stories that don't go like that, but seem like that, and all over there, I would just continue. I would like go on, and then bad mind and everything seeping from that. I want natural mystic. So if we just step into the greater part of the mystic, man, the same thing will make a nigga run 9 seconds. The same thing will make a nigga become the greatest black leader in the world. The same thing will make a nigga get extra like from in country and got 80 and start the black revolution and free black people from slavery and the West. Do you get what I said to you, bro?
That's a fact.
The same greatness that will make a man to be greatest than. So
yeah.
What I do is the same natural mistake.
It's just how you direct the energy. It's how you direct the energy.
Emotion.
Yeah. It's how you, it's like I've been directing my energy into this shit.
After a while, when they get into whatever the fuck you're doing, we don't call them, we don't play them, we don't get the youth to do. Them rob with them, we don't pressure them.
Now we gotta find a way out.
Once you find a way, just take that energy, then I'm putting something intelligent.
That's a fact.
Intelligence means
because
that's what them say stacks and bands. It can be just empowering you and your friend.
You could open a shop,
open up a job.
Yeah, you feel me?
I sell it to sell some grabber.
Sell glasses.
You know what I mean?
Sell hats. You know, because our vision is what the world follows. You know? Our vision, our style, our creativity is what the world sees and follows, and we just never capitalize off of it. You know what I mean? So I'm big on that. I'm big on our stuff. You know, I try to support as much of creatives as possible in every way, whether it's with fashion, music, beats, film, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Just that type of creativity, because I know, man, that
creatives have a special place in me. As I'm one. You know what I mean? So there's a special place where you never make a mistake or fuck up with any creative. We try to fix it.
Fix it. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I
You're doing it to yourself. Yeah.
We have what is a very small community, bro. And most of who know already reached the line of, all right, yo, we just have to do this way, get paid, or, you know, the passion in there again. So we have to just keep whatever passion left in the culture alive.
You know what I want to say to the community, because you said it's a small community. Let's normalize checking on each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a text or a phone call, or whoever you know. You know what I mean? We don't know everybody, but everybody in the community knows somebody. You know what I mean? So just check on somebody, ask them if they good. You know, yo, you want to burn the spliff? You want to have a drink? Because a lot of times we feel like we don't even feel. A lot of times we don't have anybody to talk to, because 90% of the time, maybe more, when the phone ring or the text forward in, is somebody wanting something, you know, and so you kind of just condition not to just push your feelings of yourself way around in the corner until it's too late, you know, till it start affecting and manifesting in some negative ways. So, you know, let's check on each other, man. You know, yo, what's going on? You good? Yeah, you know, just a little shout out. It don't take much, and that might just make somebody be like, yo, damn, my coworker care about me, or I'm important, or you know, my contribution to the community is appreciated, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you already know, man. I know you got videos to shoot. You got some stuff going on, studio sessions. You know, I appreciate your time. You just landed, the jet lag and all that kind of stuff. You know, so I appreciate your time, man. And I'm not going to take up much more of it. You know, another angle, episode 3. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say to them? You know what I mean? Anything you want to let them know? Shout out to Oja, man. The grape. Yeah, the grape cream, man. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, man. You know, so let them know anything you want them to know. Your EP on the way, your capsule, excuse me. You got the capsule on the way.
We know let them know. That's why people support and just share up and like and subscribe to another branch of the ecosystem where I come for uplift and help and showing them a perspective from the artist them view as well, from an artist's view. That way, to you know, sometimes we can get a bit gossipy and go off the rails. But this is just to show you the mindset, sometimes the spirit and with the artist there, you know. So I like an angle at the baddest podcast.
No doubt.
Just check it in and lock in and don't lock yourself out.
Episode 3, man, you know.
And guess what my number is?
Blvk H3ro, man. I know it's 3.
Yeah, I never think of a life
bro. You just ended up on number 3. Bro, what's that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know how I go, man.